For this cast iron top, I'm going to use 150 grit sandpaper to start, and always use on cast iron, always use a block that is flat. It gives a flat surface. If you use your fingers, you can make small divots, and yeah, you might not notice the difference, but it is a difference in flatness. And just go ahead and sand it down. I've been letting this sit for 15 minutes in oil. Next, just take some shop towel and wipe it off. Sometimes the rust is deeper than this. I've already cleaned this a year ago, but I had it in storage and it got damp in that storage, and I forgot about this, and well, I got a full layer of surface rust. Gets a little grimy, just to add some WD-40. When you wipe it off, you'll see the spots that you didn't quite get, so just go back over them. Another little thing is I always try and even out the sanding, so even though I only had an area to sand, I gave the whole thing an even sand. Just, you know, again, keep this as level as possible. It's your work surface. And look at that come out. Okay, so I left the WD-40 sit on it for another 15 minutes, and I'm just going to put a glove on. Okay, and again, I'm just going to sand it with 150. I just noticed it's not pointed out very often. Always turn your rag around and get clean spots. Once it's saturated, you're pulling up as much dirt as possible on each wipe. So I could leave it at that. It's a clean enough surface to work on, and it looks good. But I'm going to bring it down a little bit more. And how I'm going to do that is use steel wool. So I'm going to put another layer of WD-40, let it sit for a few minutes, and use the steel wool. Okay, got the steel wool, and it's abrasive enough to get in the little holes, but not too abrasive. I'm going to let this soak in WD-40 for a little bit, and then I'm going to use 220 grit sandpaper. Okay, so now I'm going to move sandpaper up to 320 grit. I'm stepping above 220 and kind of just wanted to give it a quick polish, and I got to get to my whirly gig. And I'm doing these circle sanding, and I'm trying to keep it even on the entire thing. And then I'm going to go straight, just vary the sanding pattern. Next step, we'll finish cleaning out the little ring here. Okay, so the last step, all I do is apply some beeswax and mineral oil mix to the top. And what that does is just seals it in with some wax to prevent moisture from getting to it and rusting again. You should do this on your tools. Depends how often you use them, I guess. But once every couple months at the very least. Just watch your tools. Depends where you live, it's different. Humidity levels in the air and leaks in your roof if you're like me.